Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. The town of Hope Valley has once again become the heart of endless buzz and anticipation as When Calls the Heart moves deeper into preparations for season 13. After the season 12 finale left fans emotionally stirred and hungry for more, 2025 has officially turned into a golden year for Hardee's. New set photos, cast interviews, and whispers from behind the scenes have all confirmed that Hallmark's beloved drama is entering its most ambitious and emotionally complex chapter yet. And this time, the stakes are higher not just for Elizabeth and Nathan, but for nearly every soul that calls Hope Valley home. The year began with quiet reports of extended filming schedules in Vancouver. But insiders now reveal that production for season 13 expanded far beyond its usual scope. Hallmark reportedly added new outdoor set designs, freshly built storefronts, a renovated saloon interior, and even a mysterious bridge location where one pivotal romantic moment will unfold. Sources say that the bridge scene, filmed at dawn in early October, is one of the most visually stunning sequences the series has ever created. Some even hint that this moment could redefine one of the show's central love stories. Erin Crocco, who has portrayed Elizabeth Thornton since the very beginning, reportedly taken a more creative role this season. A crew member recently shared that Crocco co-directed one episode, an emotional mid-season chapter that explores Elizabeth's hidden fears about love and motherhood. In an interview during filming, Erin said that season 13 feels like a renewal for both Elizabeth and Hope Valley. We're taking risks, but in the most heartfelt ways. Many fans believe this means we'll see Elizabeth open her heart more vulnerably than ever, possibly even confessing something she's kept buried since season 10. Kevin McGarry's Nathan Grant is also stepping into a deeper emotional territory this year. After years of quiet longing and hesitation, the Mountie story reportedly shifts toward redemption and courage. One insider hinted that Nathan's loyalty will be tested not through danger but through choice, forcing him to balance his love for Elizabeth with his growing responsibilities in Hope Valley. Nathan's arc in season 13 is raw, a writer shared anonymously. He's torn between duty and desire, between what's right and what his heart needs. Fans can expect several powerful scenes between Nathan and Elizabeth that revisit their past heartbreak while hinting at new beginnings. Meanwhile, Lucas Bouchard's absence continues to hover like a shadow over the town, although Chris McNally hasn't been spotted filming regular episodes. Rumors suggest that Lucas will make a surprise reappearance late in the season in a single emotional episode, likely one that closes a long chapter for good. The storyline is said to honor both his character and the love triangle that defined multiple seasons, giving closure without reopening old wounds. Hallmark executives reportedly approved this limited return after overwhelming fan petitions asking for a graceful farewell to Lucas's journey. But season 13 isn't only about romance and resolution. A major plot twist centers around Hope Valley's future itself. Construction plans for a new railway extension threaten to divide the town once more. Half the residents welcome the promise of prosperity, while others fear it will bring outsiders who don't share their values. Elizabeth finds herself drawn into the conflict as a voice of peace while Nathan faces a moral decision that could alter his career forever. This theme of progress versus preservation runs throughout the season, mirroring modern questions about change and tradition. A fresh face is also joining the cast, and fans are already buzzing about her. British actress Florence Ashcroft has reportedly signed on as a mysterious school inspector named Evelyn Clark, whose charm and intelligence immediately catch Hope Valley's attention. According to production leaks, Evelyn's arrival ties into a secret government agenda. Her connection to Nathan might go deeper than anyone expects. Some believe she could be a long-lost acquaintance from his Mountie past, or perhaps even a former love. Whatever the truth, insiders claim Evelyn's presence stirs emotions that Nathan thought he had buried long ago. Alongside these new additions, Familiar characters are undergoing transformations of their own. Rosemary Coulter, played by Pascal Hutton, will reportedly face her biggest career challenge yet when her newspaper, The Valley Voice, comes under scrutiny for publishing a controversial editorial. The storyline, inspired by historical press censorship of the early 1920s, will test Rosemary's courage as both a journalist and a mother. Hutton herself teased that Rosemary's fight for truth will inspire viewers, but it won't come without consequences. Her husband, Lee Cavan Smith, will stand firmly beside her, but even he will face dilemmas that test his patience and pride. Faith Carter, portrayed by Andrea Brooks, is also stepping into the spotlight this season with a medical emergency that shakes the town. Hope Valley's beloved nurse finds herself treating an epidemic that spreads after an industrial accident at the nearby coal site. The storyline reportedly draws inspiration from real life health crises of the 1920s and is described as one of the most emotionally charged arcs the show has ever done. Rumors say that Faith's bravery during the outbreak earns her unexpected recognition from a visiting doctor, who later invites her to a medical fellowship in Boston. Will she leave Hope Valley behind for her dream? Will love tie her down once again? Even Henry Gowan, a character who has danced between redemption and regret for years, is said to have a surprising storyline. In season 13, he reportedly faces an investigation related to his past business dealings, forcing him to confront what he's tried to bury since Abigail Stanton's departure. Sources close to production suggest that Henry's arc this season is a complete transformation, with one episode rumored to be entirely dedicated to his inner reckoning. Fans might even see Henry write a heartfelt letter to Abigail. It's an emotional nod to the show's early roots. The production team has taken unprecedented measures to keep season 13's scripts under wraps. Several cast members were reportedly given incomplete scripts to prevent leaks. Even the call sheets have code names for key scenes. One insider described how the cast often learns about big moments just days before filming to preserve authenticity in their reactions. The producers want real emotion this time, tears that come naturally, laughter that feels unscripted, said one crew member. Hallmark has also invested heavily in cinematography this season, using new camera technology to give Hope Valley a more cinematic glow. The lighting and color palette have been designed to capture the spirit of early 20th century optimism while embracing modern emotional depth. The team reportedly filmed multiple night scenes illuminated entirely by lanterns and moonlight, giving the show a nostalgic warmth that longtime fans will adore behind the camera. Director Peter DeLuzzi is returning to helm several of the most emotional episodes. His focus, according to crew chatter, is to bring back the heart-centered storytelling that made the early seasons unforgettable. This year feels like we're returning to what made fans fall in love in the first place, DeLuzzi reportedly said. It's about community, hope, and the courage to love. Again, there are also whispers that Hallmark is planning something big for the season 13 finale, a 2-hour extended episode that could set the stage for a spin-off or a movie continuation. While nothing has been officially confirmed, executives have teased that Hope Valley's story isn't ending, only evolving. Some speculate that Hallmark might explore a series centered around the next generation, possibly focusing on little Jack as he grows older. Erin Krakow recently said in a promotional interview that she would love to see what kind of man Jack becomes one day, and how Hope Valley shapes him. Fans immediately began dreaming about a future series titled When Hope Grows, though Hallmark has remained silent on the idea. Another exciting development is the return of fan-favorite locations that haven't been seen in years. The cafe where Abigail once stood, the old blacksmith shop, and the church bell tower have all been restored for filming. These visual callbacks are meant to remind viewers how far the town has come, how deeply its roots still matter. A set decorator even revealed that they intentionally reused certain props from season 1, hidden in plain sight as a tribute to the show's long history. Off-screen, the camaraderie among the cast remains one of the most beautiful parts of production. Erin Krakow, Pascal Hutton, and Kevin McGarry were recently seen hosting a community-style dinner for the crew during one late-night shoot. According to those present, they shared laughter, told stories, and celebrated how far the series has come. "There was a sense of gratitude in the air," said one team member. "They all know this show has touched millions of hearts, and season 13 feels like a thank you letter to the fans." As filming wrapped earlier this month, cast and crew reportedly gathered for an emotional final scene. Tears were shed, hugs were exchanged, and Hallmark executives called it the most heartfelt wrap in series history. Some even said that the final episode's closing shot a quiet moment at sunset outside the schoolhouse left the entire set in silence. While Hallmark hasn't confirmed an exact release date yet, speculation points toward a spring 2026 pre.